श्री भगवत रामानुज मुनि विरचितः वेदार्थ संग्रह Unit 1 Preliminary Statement of the Philosophy of the Upanishads. Asesha Chidvastu Viseshine Seshashayine Nirmalananta Kalyana Nidaye Vishnave Namaha. I offer adoration to Vishnu, the all-pervading Supreme Being, who is the overlord of all sentient and non-sentient entities, who reposes on the primordial sea, who is pure and infinite, and in whom abound blissful perfection. Param Brahmaivagyam Brahma Parigatam Samsarati Tat Paripajalidam Vivashamasubhasyapadamiti Shrutinyayapetam Jagati Vitatam Mohanamidam Tamo yena pastam sahi vijayate yamuna munihi. Gloriously triumphs the sage Yamuna, who dispelled the delusive darkness filling the world in the shape of doctrines devoid of both scriptural authority and reason, maintaining that the highest Brahman itself is bereft of knowledge and is caught up in illusion and hence wanders in the realm of transmigration. B. It is conditioned by an alien adjunct and is rendered helpless, and that C. It has become the seat of evil. 2. Asesha Jagaditanusasana Shruti Nikara Shirasi Samadhigato Ayamartaha Jiva Parayatatmya Jnana Purvaka Varnasam Dharmeti Kartavyata Kaparama Purusha Charana Yugala Dhyanarchana Pranamadihi Atyartha Priyaha Tat Prapti Palaha. अस्य जीवात्मनो अनादिविद्या संचित पुण्यपापरूपकर्म प्रवाहहेतुक ब्रह्मादि सुर नर तिर्यक स्थावरात्मक चतुर्विध देह प्रवेशकृत तत्तदभिमान जनितावर्जनीय भवभय विध्वंसनाय देहातिरिकात्मस्वरूप तत्वस्वभाव तदंतर्यामी परमात्मस्वरूप तत्स्वभाव तदुपासन तत्फलभूतात्म स्वरूपाविर्भाव पूर्वकानवधिकति शयनांत ब्रह्मानुभव ज्ञापने प्रवृत्तं हि वेदांत वाक्य जातम् तत्त्वमसि अयमात्मा ब्रह्म य आत्मनि तिष्ठन्नात्मनो antaro yamatma na veda yasyatma shariram ya atmanamantaro yamayati sata atma antaryamya mritaha yesha sarva bhutantaratma apahata papma divyo deva eko narayanaha tametam vedanuvachanena brahmana vividishanti yajnena danena tapasana shakena brahmavidamnoti param tamevam vidvanamrita iha bhavati nanyaha panta ayanaya vidyate it adhikam. 1. The crown of Vedas, that is the Upanishads, which lays down the good of the whole world, enshrines this truth. A seeker, after first acquiring a true understanding of the individual self and the Supreme, and equipped with the performance of the duties pertaining to his station in life, must devote himself to the meditation, worship, and adoring salutation of the blessed feet of the Supreme Person. This, done with immeasurable joy, leads to the attainment of the Supreme. The individual self is subject to beginningless nescience, which has brought about an accumulation of karma of the nature of both merit and demerit. The flood of such karma causes his entry into 4 kinds of bodies: heavenly, human, animal, and plant, beginning with that of Brahma downwards. This ingression into bodies produces the delusion of identity with those respective bodies and the consequent attachments and aversions. This delusion inevitably brings about all the fears inherent in the state of worldly existence. The entire body of Vedanta aims at the annihilation of these fears. To accomplish their annihilation, they teach the following. 1. The essential nature of the individual self as transcending the body. 2. The attributes of the individual self. 3. The essential nature of the Supreme, that is the inmost controller of both the material universe and the individual selves. 4. The attributes of the Supreme. 5. The devout meditation upon the Supreme. 6. The goal to which such meditation leads. The Vedanta aims at making known the goal attainable through such a life of meditation, the goal being the realization of the real nature of the individual self, and after and through that realization, the direct experience of Brahman, which is of the nature of bliss infinite and perfect. The passages to this effect may be illustrated by the following: that thou art. Chapter 6, 9, 4. This self is Brahman. Brihadaranyaka 6, 4, 5. Chandogya Upanishad 694. This self is Brahman, Brihadaranya Upanishad 645. He who dwells in the self, who is in the self, whom the self does not know, whose body the self is, who rules this self from within, that one is yourself, the inner ruler, the immortal. Brihadaranya 5:7.